How to create a fashion and clothing e-commerce website on Weebly. Hey guys, welcome to this new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can create your own online store using this platform. So let's get started by clicking on the sign up button to create a new account. And if you already have an account, you just click on login. Then you proceed to type in your email or your username like this. Then you click on next to proceed to type in your password. So just give it a few seconds to load, and after typing your password you click on login. After logging in, the first step of creating your website is choosing between these two options. So you either go with the first one, which is if you want just a website, and the second one if you need a website with an online store. So let's go with the second one. Then we give a name to the store. So it doesn't matter what name you give it now, you can always change the name later. Then you click on continue. After that you have a question and you have 3 answers. You choose the answer that fits you. You do the same thing with this question also. Then you choose the category of the items that you will be selling. If it's about arts and crafts or clothing and shoes, or it's about fashion and clothing, which is our niche. So let's go with clothing and shoes. Then we click on continue, and if you can't find your category in here, you just go with other. And then if you already have a store in the real world, you give them the address. If not, you just skip this step and you give them a few seconds to set up your store. And this is the dashboard of your store, as you can see. And here you have the edit site button. We're going to go through it in a bit. I'm going first to explain these sections for you. So let's start with the overview. As you can see, the overview, this is the overview, and here you can see all of these things. Then you have the website, and it's where you can also click on the edit site button, or click on this one, or click on design now. It's all the same button. Then you have the domains, if you want to set your domain name or change the one that you already have. Then we have the items section, and it's where you can create the site's items or change the ones that you already have, set categories, options, coupons, gift cards, and customer reviews and item preferences. And that's it for the items section. Then you have the orders, it's where you can manage your orders. It's the orders section. Then you have the fulfillment, and it's where you can set up your pickups and your shipping settings. Then we have the reports section, and it's where you have your summary. So basically how this works is you can have the summary of all these reports in the summary section, or if you want to see each one separated, you can just go through it by starting from the site's traffic or the site's activity. So you can see all the reports separated by clicking on the one that you want. If you want the reports about sources, or the online store sales, the site items, the site's traffic, and so on. Then we have the marketing section, and it's basically where you can find everything related to growing your audience. So it's the same thing like reports. You can see the summary from here, and if you want to see everyone separated, you can just go through it. As you can see, you have the email, the automated ads, mailing list, segments, and setup. Then we have the communications section, and it's where you can set your email and text alerts. You can see the pop-ups, messenger, and the abandoned cards. Then last but not least, we have the settings, and it's where you can check the general settings, checkout, sales taxes, and the units. And in the general settings, it's where you can set, just give it a few seconds to load. It's where you can set your store information from the company name to the address, email, and the phone number. And also we have the checkout. It's where you can set your payment processors, like connecting your Stripe account or your PayPal account, or changing the country and the currency of your store. Then you have the sales taxes, it's where you can set your taxes. Then the units, if you want to set the units of your items, or if you want to change the site's language. So that's it for these sections. Let's go back to the overview and let's proceed to the editing phase. So just click on edit site and give it a few seconds to load. Just a few seconds, guys. Ignore this one. Just click somewhere in here, and first of all we need to choose the styles of our store or our template. So here, choose the style that fits you most. So I'm just going to go with the black and white one, which is the basic style. Then click on hide styles and then click on apply. Check first if it fits you, then click on apply site styles. Then in this area, as you can see in your left, you have all the things that you need to adjust your store. So here you have the buttons. As you can see, change the buttons or change the styles. Then you have the logo if you want to add an image as a logo to your store, if you want to change the colors, the fonts, the shapes of the buttons. Also, if you want to upgrade badges and buttons, change the spacing and the icon size also. And if you want to reset to default settings, you can just click on this button. So let's go back and let's show you an example of changing the fonts, for example. So here we have the enter font. Let's see if you can choose another one. So let's go with Comforter. And if you want custom fonts, you will need to upgrade your plan from the free plan that we are using now to the paid one. And if you want to change the base font size, the type scale, also if you want to change headlines, line height, letter spacing, titles, paragraphs, labels, you can do all of that in here. Let's click on done, and then let's go to change the shape of the buttons. Let's go with rounded, and let's click on done. And for these ones, you will need to upgrade your plan from the free one to the paid one. So let's click on done, and let's close this one, and here let's click on dismiss all. And here, if you want to change other things like the header, the main banner, email newsletter, and so on, so you can change all of that in this place. And when you're done, you click on publish and everything will be published. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you find it useful. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and share the video with your friends.